Hi, everybody. This is Putty from TeamworkCast.
And I am Jackson Howard.
Hello, Jackson Howard. This is Netrunner with TeamworkCast, and this is a tournament that happened on September 20th in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. And it is at the store, the Adventurers Guild, which is a fine store that was hosted a couple of regional tournaments over the years.
Yes, and on the left we saw those players in the previous round. On the left we're gonna see Buddha.
And on the right, prepaid PvP BBBB Kate.
Yes, exactly this kind of abbreviation.
Because prepaid Kate just is no fun to say.
So two core set identities. Buddha will be playing the engineering, the future, and the fun. He will get a credit the first time he installs something. And sorry about that. And Kate will be the first time she installs a hardware or a program that's going to be 1 credit cheaper.
Yeah.
This is just a bad.
And this
Like
is a long
desperation?
game.
Like, oh my
So
God.
I think that in store for us is we're going to see a lot of ice, a lot of perhaps prepaid voice pads.
Grab a sandwich, everybody. Grab a sandwich because this game is already starting. And Buddha makes a mandatory draw. Both players having a great time laughing about all sorts of things. So you said that Buddha doesn't have opening moves, so he doesn't have Jackson Howard, or did he somehow get it?
Well, because opening moves and future proof are so rare right now in tournaments, at least in America, you can proxy. But
Alright, and yeah.
I do know that for this particular tournament, Buddha borrowed a bunch of Next Ice.
Ooh.
Because Next is also in opening moves.
Ooh, nice. Alright, so Buddha took a long time to decide to install something in front of HQ. And then, what is this going on? Is he discarding things?
Because I think he drew
Oh man.
installed.
Buddha is a drawer. He's a guy who draws a lot.
Yeah.
We also had like a different player on a different tournament in Germany who was also this way, where it's like, nope, these are not the cards I want to see. Draw, discard.
This is kind of Buddha's weakness. Is he is very he gets blinded by alternatives to the particular strategy he's decided.
Or perhaps it's his strength that he sees kind of like exactly what he wants to do and is able to sacrifice in order to achieve it. I mean, that's something I have the biggest problems with, and I can really respect players who can pull this off, who can be like, this card is good, but I don't need it right now. Be gone card.
He threw an APD?
He threw an APD there, and interestingly, I mean, that's very unusual, but Fahim decided to check it, and it turned out to be an APD in archives.
Yeah. And he's already getting all the cards he needs into his heap. I really hope that we'll see a Kronos play soon.
That would be really great.
Shut down that Shaper bullshit. Right
And
then
look
and
at
there.
look at Buddha. Just first of all, he didn't he didn't ice up the R&D, and still doesn't ice up the R&D. And that's amazing against a Shaper, because you have to assume that Shapers will do like Maker's Eye.
Yeah.
All right, so
I found this.
Fahim gets. I found this lucky find. Man, if Lucky Find had this bit of a better artwork, I don't like the artwork on there.
Maybe they'll do an alt art Lucky Find. I think that would be amazing.
That's amazing. There is a new alt art in APD out, which is
I know.
amazing.
Yeah.
So interesting. We see Buddha really investing a lot into installing this breakaway with sexy bots.
Sexy butts.
He sacrificed an open R&D for a turn just to keep get this up and running.
Yeah, because apparently he also didn't draw any economy, though he has a restructure there. So
I respect that. I mean, that's an amazing play. Let's like really like I want this up and I need this. I need this to stay in the game.
yeah.
And he keeps doing this. He keeps installing other cards in remote servers. He still didn't ice up the R&D. Do you think that maybe he plays something like a
I think it's another
snare?
It's another
And there we go. The film critic gets out, as we lovingly call her, Anita Sarkeesian, and this is 3 cards from the top of R&D, but there's nothing. So Buddha was lucky there a little bit.
Problem is I have no icebreakers. I have no clue what the hell that is.
Buddha he loves himself some accelerated beta tests, and let me tell you,
4th click pro code.
the amount of crap I've seen him pull from freaking ABT is ridiculous.
I'm not sure, but I'm not sure what kind of cards he accepts. I think it may have been a product placement. Maybe I'm wrong.
Do it.
Ooh!
You're gonna love those.
Accelerated beta test.
Speaking of ABT,
That's really nice because Buddha, after this
3 cards.
Maker's Eye, Buddha can be for sure that there is no agendas on the top of our R&D, at least not in the top 2 cards. So he decides to go with the ABT here. And he can install 2 eyes now.
ooh, the next dice protecting HQ there.
I see he has a Director Haas pet project there as well.
Ooh,
And that's going to be an Eli and next
bronze.
bronze.
1st click pro code.
Did he get credit for this?
I don't believe so.
That's bad.
2nd click dirty laundry archives.
Dirty Laundry are those archives. But that's not an agenda, that's just a... Okay, I was wrong, that it wasn't a project placement. Alright, oh, that is the lady. Whoa, whoa, whoa!
She's a lady.
Getting the 4 counters, he can break the Eli with a credit and a counter now. That's pretty sweet.
Gotta make him use all those counters as soon as possible.
Why do you think Fahim is the film critic out? Do you think that's just an NAPD protection?
Well, I mean, why not? You throw out for NAPD, it can just host whatever, though who cares? It's one of those cards that's going to be in every freaking deck.
I think NAPD is like the only agenda that Buddha can be conceivably playing, right?
Yeah, I think that's probably the only one that would matter.
Alright, so the sexy bots gets trashed, something installed in that server with a breaker bay grid. Breaker bay grid makes the rest cost of other cards installed in the server free. No, 5 cheaper or something.
Yeah.
5 cheaper. And then restructuring. Wow, Buddha getting up his money, that's nice.
A rich HB, it's like saying a poor Jinteki.
Rich Buddha. Procon up, drawing cards with Proco.
Dirty laundry archives on 2.
Dirty Laundry or on the archives. Getting the credits. 2nd click, and the 3rd click is going to be the Maker's Eye again. Why not pound the R&D if it's so open?
Yeah.
Shape is gonna shape. Gonna see 3 cards, and if that's not an agenda, I'm gonna fart.
Continue.
Oh, of course, it is an agenda. It is an agenda. I'm gonna still fart.
Keep it.
Green low clearance.
Alright.
Restructure. Well, at least we know he's going to be getting some economy for the next turn. And 2 or 2.
4th click.
So, Fahim is doing really great right now.
Yeah.
Buddha is, of course, also scoring things.
Because I'm not getting an SMC.
So and Fahim is not really seeing an SMC for his breakers. But he's already at 4 points. Meanwhile, the other sexy bots, the EVE campaign, is getting rest. Providing Buddha with all of those important economies.
What's he going to do? Is he going to restructure, or is he going to install an ice in front of R&D?
Blue level clearance and thinking.
We see the knee of the other Jake in the background.
That's a hairy knee.
Big Pone himself.
Ooh, and that was Mother Goddess installed in front of that server. No, it's R&D. I mean, Mother Goddess is not that great because it can be broken with a lady.
Yeah.
But it will be just another lady counterattacks, which we saw in previous games, so for example, German Nationals, that this can be like a very effective strategy, just piling up all those barriers in one server, making it so difficult to get through with a lady.
And I mean, he's only got 3 counters left, so he can only break 3 more. Of course, he's playing a Shaper, so it's going to come back. But you can kind of hope that maybe there's no clone chip. He said
there's
an
a
SMG hits the table.
So he can use this to tutor for any cards he wants, and the same old thing to get all those nasty things he has in the archives already, to get them out and play them again. Meanwhile, Buddha gets. He didn't put any counters on a Eve campaign. Does he do that with his brain?
Nick, does he have with his brain.
Does he have this superhuman skills? That's amazing.
He is in a PhD program.
All right, clearly that's a mark of high intelligence.
Is it? I don't know.
As a PhD person yourself.
Listening to me talk over the years, I think that people would disagree with you highly.
They just don't see the light, Nick. They just don't see the light. He does remember that the credits eventually run out, right? I'm bothered by this. I would have said something.
Well, it's interesting to me. He's a Magic player, and usually Magic players are marked by their insane level of attention to detail. That's true.
And, oh, there we go. Oh, thank God. Oh, that felt so good right now.
Yeah.
Nice. Fahim is thinking about this. I mean, there was another ice insult in front of R&D. Buddha doesn't really want to take any chances with what happened here, and of course, the same old thing can trigger yet another Maker's Eye.
Wonder what that card in the background that's face down is doing. Was it bad? Is he punishing that card?
Nope, it's coming back. I think that's the one that he will discard at the end of the turn.
I'm gonna guess it's Levy.
Last click. There's a prepaid voice pad now out, so this is really great for Fahim. Finally finding his prepaid, finally finding his SMC. And so he can finally start the game proper now. He had a really bad start here, I think, looking for his SMC, even aggressively having quality time. How can you aggressively quality time?
I don't know.
Like maybe if your relationship is in trouble, you're like, no, we're gonna go to this fun thing and we're gonna have fun.
You're coming with me. We're going to the carnival.
Of covering up the face of Melisandre with red cards.
And maybe you could argue that 50 Shades Grey is aggressive quality time.
That's a good point.
I only drew like 18, 20 cards here.
50 Shades of Melisandre.
50 Shades of Red in this case, I guess.
50 Shades of Fire.
Ooh. It's crimson.
Fire, never heard of it.
Garnet. Buddha checking the cards that he installed there, making sure it's the ones that he wanted to see. Are you still there, babe? Yep, it's still there. And really thinking about what he wants to do now, how he wants to develop his board state. I think this is like a very open board state right now. Like there's lots of ways in which this can go. I think he needs a secure server. So I mean, if there's not already an Ashen there should be an Ashen that server.
I think it's no one person has the I don't know what you would call it. The tempo. No one's defined the tempo.
I would say.
I think Fahim is winning right now, but he's only winning because he managed to get through Eli a couple times. And sneaking past a little boy, I don't think that counts as anything.
He got some really good R&D accesses, and he was rewarded by this. And of course, he found like this random NAPD. Oh, nice. But I think I'm on Buddha's side. I'm on Team Buddha here.
Team Buddha, wow.
I think I mean he's playing HB and I love HB, so because I'm a German, German efficiency. We're like Volkswagen. We tweak the emission regulations of our bioroids.
The Jackson Howard thing is actually a data in Destiny. So it's setting up the next.
Ooh, I am looking forward to this then. So this is a Gordian Blade being installed with the SMC by Fahim, still in a round of Buddha, so he can get the discount of Kati and Kate, and still have the discount for his turn.
You know, I've been happy seeing, watching these games. You get to see Gordian Blade, Morningstar, and all these old icebreakers that nobody bothers to play anymore.
Guardian Blade is still being played quite often. I think it's a very good card, especially now that HB is so happy with piling up turnings on remote servers. Like 2 turnings, and then you get a Guardian Blade, and you get the corporation. It feels sad suddenly, like, oh, that second turning is just 1 credit.
Well, I'm gonna run out of archives quick. What? Kate's sad.
Okay. No, I mean, it's great to have a Guardian Blade against 2 turnings, because it keeps the strength, you know?
That's true.
It keeps the strength. It's like Lansandro's deodorant.
That's true.
It keeps the strength.
Run here.
Alright. As to check this server, because there was two cards in there. One of them might be an agenda. Ooh, next gold. Ooh, that's great.
It's gonna SMC.
Yeah,
something.
we're gonna have to SMC something. I mean, probably I would say
it's going to mimic in there, but that's not gonna do much.
That's not gonna be enough. I think I'm gonna see an SMC for Deus Ex.
Yeah. Or a fairy.
Or nah, he doesn't
You don't think so,
influence sharpshooter.
Oh.
Sharpshooter or Deus Ex. Oops, there we go, sharpshooter. Flunk. But has to read this up and goes like, wow.
Fahim, you're choking Melisandre.
No, it's
Now she can breathe again.
She has become a belly dancer.
One to ball.
Still reaching for that deodorant after all these years.
And then we see the rest of the Ash. And
Yeah.
that's a sad situation now, because I don't think
He can stop.
yeah, I mean, it's so easy for Buddha to keep Fahim out here with credits, because
Yeah.
he's just super rich, and Fahim cannot get through a second time through next gold because he doesn't have any clone chips out.
Ah.
I mean, he will be able to trash at Ash,
Pay 3 plus the link to break.
and doing so. Oh wait a minute! He actually gets through the trace. The trace is not being increased. Huh?
What? Buddha.
What the?
Buddha.
Buddha prefers to keep the Ash. I don't think that's a good idea.
No, I don't think that's a good idea at all.
Because if he had scored this next turn, he could have just gotten back the
I mean, I
Ash.
suppose it's only a 1-point agenda, and possibly he doesn't have anything in his archives that he can create. Wow. Apparently,
If
today's
Fahim
true
had
branding-
trashed that Ash, there was at least the Ash.
Yeah. But then Kate would have been intensely poor, so it would have been the best of all worlds, I think.
Well, we don't see what Buddha has on hand. Clearly, he decided to maybe he had a specific follow-up he was planning to do. So he installed the card in front of an internet server, and he restructured. I don't think he remembered his Eve though.
He's forgotten the face of his father.
Alright. Second and third.
His father is Eve.
No, I don't know. I was just
That's
thinking,
Oh, wow.
That's a adventurous relationship going on there. family relationship. All right, so the lucky find will really help Fahim getting up his money after this unfortunate encounter.
Fourth click.
And then the head. Wow, sure gamble even. Woof. Yeah, we're gonna fight another day here. He just needs one juicy agenda and it's over.
Oh!
Oh, what? Oh no, that's not a good follow up. What are you doing, Buddha?
Buddha,
'Cause
what are you doing?
Money.
It's not really something you need right now. Ooh, dude, Buddha's going for the long game, and Fahim is also going for the long game. Ooh. Too hot for Fahim. He needs to take a drink. Alright, so we see a draw by Buddha. Finally, after lots of thinking. And then there's some more thinking. Oh, another draw. Clearly not seeing the card that he needs. Oh, there's a Nisei Mark II there. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay.
Ooh.
And then installing something in HQ. Why? Oh, okay. He has agendas in HQ. Why didn't he just follow it up with a score? Such a...
There's so many things here that I don't understand. Is Buddha playing a super advanced game beyond any of our abilities to understand?
Yeah, it seems so. Like, we don't even know what's in the box.
What's in a box? Oh God, what's in a box?
So there is a Mimic being installed by Fahim. And, wow, Data Sucker.
Damn.
And then running on the archives because he wants to see the thing. He wants to get a Data Sucker token, and he gets one. So now that's great because the Data Sucker and the Mimic allow him to get through the next gold if he needs to.
Fourth click.
And he needs to.
He does need to.
Oh, Lego work.
Okay, you encounter next bronze.
+1 strength, so it's at 2. Doesn't matter, so...
So breaks with 1 credit for the Guardian Blade. It's a strong. And then another. Oh, nice call here. Nice call. Prepared for this perfectly because now he can use the Data Sucker and the Mimic to get through the next gold.
Caprice, we're playing some games.
Yeah, that Caprice was rest a little bit too late, but I think Fahim will let this slide because Caprice should have been rest together with the next gold.
I still enjoy the die for side games.
It's good. I like the die.
Yeah.
It's a good die. Creating the Psy game thing, turning around things. It's good that you can also throw it if you need to.
At Buddha.
Like in your face. Boom! Getting lodged in his eye. How did you lost his eye, Solid Snake? Have you seen this? Have you seen how he revealed how much credit he spent? Love that play. Like, there's nothing in here. Actually, my hand is sticky. There were 2 credits. Alright, so Fahim loses his Psy game and loses his Data Sucker token now. That's really great for Fahim.
Yeah.
Buddha kind of like amazing. It's amazing that Buddha anticipated this and put the Caprice Nisei in HQ.
Yeah.
So he's some really amazing plays here, after all.
It's just, we need to see if he can actually capitalize on it.
I really like also, wow, look at this! 2 eyes in front of HQ. Wow, Buddha just going like, nope, you're not getting in here at all.
See, I don't quite understand this, because why isn't he...
creating a scoring server,
creating
right?
a scoring server, yeah. Oh.
And also especially because the Caprice Nisei seems to be already like secure enough thing. Right?
Yeah.
So why investing so many ice pieces? Also, your cat is also co-commentating, I heard.
Yeah, he's, this is the time of the day when he's decided that it's time to cuddle, so I need to hold him for a while.
Alright.
Or he'll get really mad at me.
Maybe he has some strategy tips for us.
Yeah. It's also, he's going to groom me, because that's what time it is.
Plenty of time.
He does commentate for sure. Alright, Buddha keeps expanding his board state, installing another ice in front of that ETH server. Wow, 2 ice in there. Is that going to be his scoring server now? Because the ETH is almost run out. Oh yeah, she's being overwritten with something.
Wow, he overwrote the ladies.
Look at Buddha just installing all of those things. Amazing. Like the amount of money he invests to build up his board state, it just blows my mind. You usually don't see that huge servers.
First click, burn Kate.
He clearly doesn't have the money to rest all of this, right?
I mean, he's ending the fun, so he's trying to pursue the ending the fun agenda.
Meanwhile, Fahim gets out the Astro Labor. And then for gambling, gets 2 cheaper with his second previous voice that he has out right now. And the clone trap. Clone trap!
Clone chip online. Finally.
Clone trap online. You said it first, Fahim.
Nice guy, yeah.
Alright, the sexy bots run out. So that server is free to receive some more sexy bot goodness.
Sexy bots.
Or maybe agendas. Agenda. The thing that boggles my mind is that that Buddha decided to ice up those servers so crazily, but he didn't ice up the archives. I would ice archive so that Fahim can't just get free
money.
No money, not well, free money as well, but also free data sucker tokens.
Yeah, that too. He just needs to splash a crick into this deck.
And then advances the card installed in that breakaway server.
He has essentially lit the Kate signal at this point.
This is so weird. Those plays are so weird. Running on the as we expected, there is a run on the archives to get the data sucker token with even the breaking news, dirty laundry, getting the money and data sucker tokens. Again, Buddha. Clearly top decking something here by Fahim because he's really happy about this draw. Make us eye. Wow. So Shape has gone a Shape.
Yeah.
This might be the game. Again, if there's no agenda, I'm gonna fart.
Get your gases ready.
Alright, so that is going to be a wraparound. This will just cost 1 token now. And the Mother Goddess. Oh, the Mother Goddess is really nice. It is code gates though, so it can be broken with Gordon Blade. I think we're gonna see Fahim going for the code gate. That's why he's probably pointing with his finger on a Gordian Blade.
No, we'll do this way. We'll make it a sentry, so...
Oh, interesting. He decides to go with the Mimic instead, using the Data Sucker token and a Mimic to go through with one credit and a Data Sucker token. And then finally a credit and a Lady counter, down to 1 Lady counter, and now seeing 3 cards.
Here comes 1, so access 3. Keep it. Keep it.
Heimdall, sexy bots. Wall of static.
Well, you made a promise and you delivered. Good job, sir.
Krystian delivers. Unlike this Make Us Eye, this Make Us Eye didn't deliver at all.
Yeah, I have a feeling, given how many cards are in his heap, that we're going to see a levy very soon.
Fahim must be really frustrated by this because he was so close.
Yeah, I mean, he's only 2 points away.
Glenn close, but no cigar.
He got put in the boo box.
I don't know.
There's not many cards in there already. Okay, it's a sizable amount.
Yeah.
Buddha has sometimes left still, but he still has so many agendas to go. He needs to start the scoring soon. Wow! Wow!
Oh, he did it! He did it!
Scoring
Yeah, another ABT.
So again, he might trigger this because he knows exactly that there is. Oh, he didn't trigger it. I guess he doesn't need any more eyes.
That's true. But considering he drew a Heimdall, anything he's going to draw is not as fun.
He would have discarded a.
There's the levy.
Yeah.
Oh man.
All of this. All of Fahim's favorite chewing gums come back into style. For all your Twin Peaks lovers. Karate chopping the deck.
One day somebody's going to bring a machete, and then games are going to get out of hand.
Split.
What? My card!
Alright, Diesel.
Diesel. Vin all over his face.
Diesel Washington.
I mean, if that's a priority requisition in that thing over there, Buddha could squeak out a win here.
Not now, but yes, at some point, yes. But I think it's an NAPD.
Or Secret Cerebral Overrider. What?
Or what's her face again? Aggressive Secretary?
Oh, what?
So
that is a parasite on the wraparound. Very important for Fahim to do this.
Is Lady a Fractor?
Yes, she is.
Excellent.
So because he really needs to save his single lady counter.
Yeah, but he's got a clone ship there, so he really doesn't.
Yeah, but the clone ship may be used for something more important at some point. And so yeah, we see a res of the sexy bots outside of any protection. At this point, Buddha is like, come at me, bro. If you want to waste your time trashing my sexy bots, be my guest, our dear sir. 2 agendas on his hand, really a lot of agendas here. Good thing he has so much protection on HQ. Man, this is crazy. But call me maybe.
This is crazy.
Where is that girl today?
I don't know.
Look at this, Melisandre has some coins in her mouth.
Here.
So we see the dirty laundry on the archives, I assume?
Keep it. Main fonts. Second click.
Oh no, he makes a run on that new card. That is the
Laundry archive.
Sexy Bots, the EVE campaign. Another dirty laundry on the archives. Getting the data sucker token and getting more credits. Look at how rich Fahim is. It's just disgusting.
Apparently, Carly Rae Jepsen has a new album coming out, and it was reviewed very favorably.
I like how you Googled this right now.
Yeah, we had to know. We had to, you know.
All right, Fahim doing another Maker's Eye again. Fart might happen.
You know.
Using the Mimic and the Data Sucker token to get through the Mother Goddess, and using the final single lady counter to trash the.
This could be the
guy.
end. The end.
Nothing.
The end. Oh my god! I hope the ABT's next turn.
That would be a great ABT. Really great ABT. I mean, we saw so many sexy bots. He has to know what's up. That was just very ice-rich multi-access on R&D. Still nothing there. Wow, that's amazing. Fahim is really whiffing on those multi-access CSI.
You know, I should note here that this is the very first corporate deck that Buddha ever created.
Oh,
Like, he created it after purchasing literally the entirety of the game at the time.
yeah.
And proxied in some next dice. So he's been playing this deck for a while, and he's had a lot of good success with it, which
That was
is...
the slowest NAPD score in the history of humanity.
I can't believe he didn't go through and get it.
Yeah. It's not like he doesn't have the money.
Yeah.
Click pro code.
And so now
I
this
have-
game's become super interesting, because now we're at match point.
You know, I understand. Because imagine what happens if Fahim face checks into next silver.
Yeah.
He would have to spend so many of those lady counters to get through the silver.
Yeah.
So I think he's just not gonna tickle the dragon's tail, you know, and just keep going where he can go safely.
Yeah.
Which
And I
in
mean,
this case is
honestly,
R&D.
the R&D is not protected really at all.
Yeah, as compared to the other things. Oh, now he does check it, because now, of course, Buddha is at match point,
Oh,
and that is
no!
going to be a wraparound, but no problem for Fahim. She just SMCs out
Another lady.
Pretty.
another lady indeed. And use a single lady counter.
Oh, single ladies.
All the single ladies. To get through the wraparound, and then his token and the mimic to get through the next gold. Next gold's really underwhelming for me, I would say.
Well, it's...
So easy. The data sucker is so popular.
I think it's one of those gotcha moments, you know? But if you've been playing this game for a while,
if you
it's
can
probably
pull
not
it off,
gotcha.
it can be one, but it's not. So,
Yeah.
all right. So we see the
15, 16, 17, 18 plus
the ash being used now. Let's see if Buddha will increase the strength. I mean, he can't out trace Fahim, I think.
No, he doesn't have enough money.
Okay, so spend everything.
Oh wow, he does.
But
Investing
I think
all
he
of
might
his
have
money in
forgotten
there.
prepaids.
He investing all of his money in this.
successful.
Did he forget about the prepaids?
He didn't trash it?
Keeping
What?
track of it.
Okay. Alright, sure.
Yeah. Fourth click. Run here again.
Okay.
Oh,
What? He runs again without trashing this. He didn't trash the ash. He runs again.
I guess either way he's going to have to pay 5 or 6.
Alright, so runs again, and now he cannot break the gold anymore because he doesn't have any data sucker tokens anymore. So he clone chips in an SMC. We'll have to trash the data sucker. Then use the SMC to get out the sharpshooter, I would say.
I guess?
This might be the game-winning moment. It is. Sharpshooter.
gonna laugh when this is a
One to get up.
Adonis.
Trash to break it.
That would be so good. Please be Adonis. And then trace 4, of course, paying 3 to get through the trace. And that is, of course, the
Vitruvius.
final agenda.
Dash and a half to
Project Vitruvius. We've all been on Team Buddha this whole game, and we were not rewarded.
flooded in the
It was close, though. It was close.
Yeah.
Some better ice protection on that server, and he could have gotten it.
Or some better ice protection on RD earlier in the game.
Yeah. I think I don't know. We don't know what kind of ice he installed there, but I think Buddha over-invested in HQ protection.
Well, I also don't
way too
understand
hard.
he let him have that the
Yeah,
1 point agenda.
the 1 point agenda. And that's really made a difference here now because if Fahim hadn't scored the 1 point agenda, then he would have that wouldn't have been the winning agenda.
Yeah, and it would have been his winning agenda. He would have gotten out that NAPD, and he would have won the game, as opposed to
What happened instead? But we can all armchair Netrunner. I'm sure Buddha had his reason to do this.
And look, he made a little smiley face on Melisandre to symbolize the win.
Or maybe a googly eyes with chin strap, I would say.
Melisandre has a hair problem. She's got to shave all the time.
I don't know if it's a problem. I think she's just rocking it. She's owning it.
That's true. She's she's about to go into Eurovision.
Yeah. Conchita Wurst. Yeah.
I can't afford to lose that with my rigs and everything.
All right, Nick. So this was the round number 3 from the tournament, right?
Yes, and so Fahim now is 6-0,
That's pretty great. So I guess we're gonna see more of Fahim if you liked Fahim.
and hopefully next round we're going to hack Fahim's planet.
Fahim's planet!
Shut up and get in the car.
Shit on me.
This episode of Netrunner TeamworkCast was created with a generous support from our listeners. If you enjoy the show and you can't get enough Netrunner videos, please check out our Patreon campaign at patreon.com/hacktheplanet.